League is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health. Welcome to another edition of Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. I'm Rich Krampanis. As you can see, the Jersey Sports Zone team is braving the elements to bring you championship highlights from all around the state. A little bit later in the show, we've got soccer state championship highlights from Franklin High. But we get started with the state semifinals in high school football. Let's get started in Phillipsburg with Jay Cook.
Thanks, Rich. I'm here at Maloney Stadium, home of the Phillipsburg Stateliners. A massive game tonight. The Group 4 state semifinal features the Ramapo Raiders up against Peaburg. Both teams are riding 8-game win streaks coming into this game, and the winner will head to the Group 4 state final in 2 weeks. Both teams play the field position game in the first before the Stateliners mount a drive. Jet Genovese right up the gut for a 14-yard gain and a big first down. This drive extends into the second quarter, and on the first play, the second, Genovese zips in for a 5-yard touchdown. Phillipsburg strikes first to take a 7-0 lead. Ramapo will respond on the ensuing drive. Liam Hayward finds a hole, and he takes off. Hayward, 56 yards to the house. The extra point fails, however, so the Raiders trail 7-6 right here. Jet Genovese is back at it again. The senior trucks into pay dirt from 12 yards out. It's now 14-6 with 5.5 minutes left in the first half. Peaburg gets the ball back once more. Watch out for Matt Skirbo Jr. This is a sick grab as he bosses the defender. Skirbo would hit 1,000 receiving yards for the season in this game, and this catch, good for 32 yards. The offense is in a spot right here, though. It's now 4th and 9. Genovese takes off again. He's breaking tackles and speeds in for a wild 21-yard touchdown. Jet Genovese, 3 first-half rushing scores. This gets everyone in Maloney Stadium on their feet. Phillipsburg goes into the half, leading 21-6. Fourth quarter now, and the Stateliners have one more big play in them. Jet Genovese have a day. This 36-yard touchdown marks his 4th rushing score of the night, and it secures Peaburg's spot in the Group 4 state championship game. 35-6 is your final in Warren County. Genovese set career-high rushing numbers in the win. The Stateliners now have 2 more games left this season. That Thanksgiving matchup against rival Easton and the Group 4 state championship on December 4th against Winslow Township.
To finally get a shot at the state title, that's what we've been dreaming of. That's what I've been, working my tail off for. So, we got a shot at Rutgers, whoever that may be. But right now it's on Easton, so we got to focus on them first.
Toms River North and Washington Township collide in the Group 5 state semifinals. The South champion Mariners try to reach their 3rd straight state championship game. Meanwhile, the Central champion Minutemen look to keep their historic season going after winning their first sectional title since 1995. We are tied early in the second quarter. Cole Garrison keeps it up the middle. Then watch as he fights his way in for 6. The sophomore gives Toms River North a 7-0 lead. Washington Township with a response on the ensuing drive. Kirtan Patel goes up top and finds Paris Pratt in the end zone. Patel subbing in due to injury and delivers a 21-yard touchdown. The Minutemen tie things up at 7. Toms River North gets back to work and looks to retake the lead. TJ Valerio finds Makai Morse over the middle. Morse weaves through traffic and he's in for a touchdown. Great effort there from the senior on the 26-yard touchdown. The Mariners jump back in front 14-7. North gets the ball right back and is looking for more. Valerio goes deep down the field for Nasir Jackson, and he gets in for 6. It's a 50-yard strike from senior to senior. The Mariners with the momentum as they lead 21-10 at halftime. Same score in the fourth, TRN looking for the knockout blow. Valerio with a quick throw to Cole Garrison for 6. TJ Valerio goes for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns as Toms River North gets back to the Group 5 state title game. 27-10 is your final. Toms River North improves to 13-0. The Mariners continue their winning ways as they move one step closer to a three-peat. TRN will face Union City for the Group 5 state title. We caught up with TJ Valerio after the win.
I mean, it's absolutely amazing. All the hard work we put in over these past months, all coming to this moment, really sealing the game like that, pushing us to that third state final that we could actually achieve, it's an amazing feeling.
Owen O'Toole and Rumson Fairhaven are on a mission to return to Rutgers. On a cold and rainy night at Borden Stadium, it's RFH taking on Point Pleasant Borough. Brian Staw's Panthers playing their first state semifinal. Borough lost to RFH 41-28 back on week 1. Early in the second quarter, O'Toole caps off a drive with this 1-yard touchdown run. The Bulldogs have a 10-0 lead less than a minute in. Point Borough would put together a 9+ minute drive. Here's Jake Clayton, the sophomore quarterback, with a great run inside the 15-yard line. The Panthers have to settle for a Jack Sullivan 22-yard field goal. Under 2 minutes to go in the half, we've got a 10-3 game. RFH goes to its hurry-up offense and gets down the field quickly. Jordan Angstreich with the catch here. There's just 4 seconds to go. Carson Mehmet's second field goal will end the first half. It's a 22-yarder, and at the half, Rumson Fairhaven is in front 13-3. After the Point Borough defense makes a stop, Clayton on 3rd and 10 hits Hudson Blossy. He bounces off the defender, and Blossy's got wheels. Look at him go! He's in the zone. A 51-yard pass play. Point Pleasant Borough is right in it. We've got a 13-10 game at the 7-minute mark of the third quarter. Biggest play of the game is right here. Look at O'Toole on the play action. Jordan Angstreich, big time catch. A gain of 40. RFH's first ever 1,000-yard receiver shows why with a tremendous grab. On the next play, Kellen Murray cashes in from 2 yards out, and RFH is back up 10. The Bulldogs take a 20-10 lead. After Carson Mehmet kicked his third field goal of the game, he reminds us he's just as valuable on defense. Mehmet with the pick, and he's making the house call. 31 yards on the pick 6. Have a night, Carson Mehmet. 3 field goals and an interception for a touchdown. 44-10 is your final. Rumson Fairhaven will take on Shabazz at Rutgers on December 4th. We talked to Owen O'Toole and the Bulldogs about the Rumson offense staying unstoppable despite the tough weather conditions.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to play our offense no matter the weather. We're going to stick to our plan. We're going to play our scheme, our football, Rumson football, and we're going to do what we do best.
We've got a capacity crowd Saturday afternoon in Ordell with a spot in the non-public A final up for grabs. New Jersey's #1 team, Bergen Catholic, looks for a 4th consecutive championship game appearance, and they face St. Joe's Montvale in a huge semifinal showdown between 2 Garden State powerhouses. Now in the second quarter, the Green Knights are going to cash in first. John Forster is on his game. He finds pay dirt from 13 yards out, and the Green Knights will go into the halftime break up by a touchdown on the road in the playoffs. After the half, Lamar Best makes his best throw of the day, an 11-yard strike on the money to Makai Rossignol. St. Joe's Montvale now leads 14-0 on the 3-time defending champions. Fourth quarter now, Bergen Catholic will tie the game up. Another short yardage Dominic Campanelli touchdown. This is now a 14-14 game with 4 minutes to go, but wouldn't you know, this game is going to overtime. It's St. Joe's ball to begin OT. The field goal unit will attempt to take the lead, but Sal Salafia's 37-yard kick wide left. Bergen Catholic will take over possession with a chance to win it No surprise here, the Crusaders are going to stay on the ground. It's Najee Calhoun who calls game. A walk-off touchdown in overtime sends Bergen Catholic back to the non-public A state championship game for the 4th year in a row. What a game! 20-14 is your final.
You know, we trained for this. This is a championship atmosphere. We've all used to this. This is nothing to us. We just got with it and stuck to it.
Just straight up toughness. Straight up toughness at the end of the day. We want it more. We have family. We're family at the end of the day. And we're going to continue to have grit. We're going to continue to finish this thing off, get this 4-peat.
Time to take a break. When we come back, it's time for Soccer State Championship highlights. St. Benedict's Prep is #1 in the country, but we're put to the test against Pingree. All the highlights from Franklin High when Jersey Sports Zone continues.
No one plans on heart disease, but everyone should have a plan for it. We help patients of all lifestyles and medical histories plan for healthy hearts. We offer convenient screenings without judgment, hundreds of preventive programs, and women's heart specialists. And we're the largest cardiac surgery program in New Jersey. Make plans for a healthy heart with RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Dream big, they say. We say dream bigger. Over 3 million square feet of bigger, so you can plunge deeper. Play in the snow longer. Wonder greater. Pose with your friends sillier. Shop with your family happier. Make every meal tastier. And float higher than ever. Whatever your dream is, come live it big time at American Dream.
The skies have opened up Thursday night in Somerset County as it's time to crown the non-public A champion. Unbeaten St. Benedict's Prep enters as the #1 ranked team in the nation. Their test is Pingree. The Big Blue have won 10 straight matches since an October 1st loss to the Gray Bees. That was a 7-2 game. Despite the heavy rain, the shots on goal were coming in fast and furious. Sebastian Martinez gets his paws up to deny this shot in the 11th minute. But Pingree was moving the ball more efficiently early. Julian Lopez is going to fire a rocket, but it's turned away by Victor LaRocca. The Gravies keeper was on his toes in the first half, folks. Through 40 minutes, we've got a scoreless game. It's 0-0. Second half now. Free kick for the Big Blue here, and Benedict's almost allows an own goal. LaRocca has to dive out to turn that header aside. Meanwhile, on the other end of the field, Sebastian Martinez is still holding it down for Pingree. The senior is going to make 2 key back-to-back stops in a matter of seconds in a flurry in the 56th minute. St. Benedict settled in during the second half, and they were close. This redirection off the free kick is saved by Martinez. Now we're going to fast forward to the final seconds of regulation. The Gray Bees come oh so close to the win. Raymond Doof's bicycle kick sails high. Time runs out, so we're going to go to overtime with the non-public A state championship hanging in the balance. Raymond Doof is Benedict's leading goal scorer this season, and he wanted the ball late. This laser shot sails wide in the 83rd minute. But Raymond Doof isn't done. Moments later, he reads the keeper is out of the goal, fires off a long shot, and it lands for the golden goal. Junior Doof is mobbed by his teammates as St. Benedict's Prep wins the non-public A title with a golden goal. 1-0 is your final. Another look at this shot shows that Martinez simply slipped on the wet turf while backpedaling. We know he will come back from this moment, no doubt, but Thursday does belong to the Gray Bees, who finished the season at #1 in the country with a 20-0 record and their first New Jersey championship since 1990.
The way we prepared wasn't the way they came out, so we had to adjust. We're a phenomenal team, all 11 of us, phenomenal players. We knew that we were able to adjust on the fly, and that's what got us the win tonight.
There's no word to say it except that we're national champions, you know. Coming from last year, coming from that disappointment,
People question Benedict's, people question this badge, but we just came out here, showed that in the cold and the rain who the best program in the country is.
What they gonna say now?
What they gonna say now?
Time to step away. When we come back, it's the game of the year in New Jersey girls soccer. Rutgers Prep and DePaul Catholic meet in a 1 versus 2 matchup. You're watching Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health.
Wherever your child's life takes you, we're there. With New Jersey's highest-ranked pediatric urology program. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Get back the life you love.
It's time for the long-awaited showdown in the non-public B state final. The top-tier matchup is here again between Rutgers Prep and DePaul Catholic. These two elite girls soccer programs are each ranked top 10 in the country, and the state's top ranking is up for grabs. Virginia commit Addison Halpern has eyes on leading Rutgers Prep to a 3rd straight state championship in her final high school game. Halpern draws so much attention, she has 180 career goals to her name. This is the 2nd minute. Halpern's pass gets over to Ellie Robertson. She tears the cover off it. Robertson strikes early in this match. Rutgers Prep opens eyes to take a 1-0 lead early. Here come the Argonauts 2 minutes later. Alexa Lee, great dribbling. She works the give and go with Addie Halpern, and she's wide open. Lee buries the shot. This is a dream start for Rutgers Prep. Lee's goal makes it 2-0 Argonauts in the 6th minute. Rutgers Prep head coach Jim Buchanan couldn't have drawn up a better first half if he wanted to. Another deep pass. This time, Alyssa Manassi delivers. It's the 28th minute. This is a dominant first half. Rutgers Prep goes into the break with a sizable 3-0 lead. Second half, DePaul would settle in, but they just couldn't break through on scoring chances. Jordan Rygrod with a big save here in the 44th minute. Later in the half, Juliana Owatu hits the crossbar, and this one does not land. This Rutgers Prep backline, led by all-star Brielle Baker, did a fantastic job of limiting DePaul's offense all game long. And after 80 minutes, the countdown to a three-peat celebration is on. Rutgers Prep once again wins the non-public B state championship. 3-0 is your final as the Argonauts led wire to wire. A perfect 23-0 season comes to a close, and with it, another trophy and New Jersey's unquestioned #1 ranking.
I just have so much faith in these other kids to step up in these big moments. We talk about big players step up in big games, and that's exactly what they did. And even though it's not me, it's just like it is. Like, we're just such a family, and we're so happy for each other. And
no, we were like so energetic and so hyped, and we really wanted this so bad. And I feel like we really put that out there in the first 5 minutes, and I don't think we could have performed any better than we did in the first 5 minutes.
I definitely feel like this program has a lot of competition, and we get a lot out of it, and we grow as players and we grow as people, and it's really amazing.
You know, can we say they're the best Rutgers Prep sports team in history? Probably, you know. And then, you know, I'm sure this team will go down in state history as one of the best.
Time for one more break. When we come back, it's another state playoff edition of JSE's Top 10 Plays. Find out who has the top spot when we return. It's time for another Blast from the Past, brought to you by the Heldridge, New Brunswick's only 4-star hotel.
Hey everyone, I'm James Mooney. Ransford Gian was named the ACC Freshman of the Year after an outstanding season at Clemson. Back in 2023, Jay Cook saw Gian lead St. Benedict's Prep past Del Barton.
Benedict's is on the attack early in the first half. We've got some crisp passing. Waku Agyabang will settle. He crosses to Ransford Gian, who hits a missile and scores. Gian is the reigning National Player of the Year. The Grey Bees take a 1-0 lead here in the 7th minute.
We felt like we are like 50% of our best. So tomorrow we start again and we go 100%. We be at our best and then we win. We keep on winning.
Blast from the Past is brought to you by the Heldrich, New Brunswick's only 4-star hotel and a preferred hotel of Rutgers football fans since 2005. The Heldrich helps you make the most of your game day weekend, providing premium accommodations in the cultural heart of downtown New Brunswick. Restaurants, bars, theaters, parks, museums, and more are only steps away. Whether you're traveling alone or with a large group, book your stay at the Heldrich and make the most of your game day weekend.
No one plans on heart disease, but everyone should have a plan for it. We help patients of all lifestyles and medical histories plan for healthy hearts. We offer convenient screenings without judgment, hundreds of preventive programs, and women's heart specialists. And we're the largest cardiac surgery program in New Jersey. Make plans for a healthy heart with RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
It's really nice to be in a situation, in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high-stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family, and I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
Hey, welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm Jay Cook with JerseySportsZone.com. I'm at Maloney Stadium in Phillipsburg for the Group 4 state semifinal. Go to JerseySportsZone.com right now to check out all of our football semifinal matchups, as North, Central, and South Jersey are all highlighted. Another big week of New Jersey high school sports. The highlights were raining down just like the light snow here in Peaburg. Now it's time to take a look at the JSZ Top 10 Plays of the week. Number 10.
In the 65th minute, Danielle Hennessy with a free kick from 25 yards out. It's on target. IHA keeper Grace D'Alessandro with the punch off the crossbar. D'Alessandro with an heroic effort. She keeps PVI off the board with a sensational save.
Number 9. There's less than a minute left on the clock. Rahway wants to clear the ball out, but Randolph keeps it in the zone. Look as Jared Goldschmidt passes it off to David Martinez. We've got a golden goal! In the 99th minute, with only 15 seconds left on the clock, Martinez sends the Rams to the state final with the goal of his season. 1-0 is your final. Number 8. The offense is in a spot right here, though. It's now 4th and 9. Genovese takes off again. He's breaking tackles and speeds in for a wild 21-yard touchdown. Jed Genovese, 3 first-half rushing scores. This gets everyone in Maloney Stadium on their feet. Phillipsburg goes into the half, leading 21-6. Number 7.
IHA went over a half an hour without a shot on net, but the Eagles get their chance in overtime. Hayden Edwards with a shot. Chloe Krupa dives to make the save. IHA nearly had a golden goal, but Krupa comes up with the biggest stop of the season for PVI. With the championship on the line, the sophomore gets a couple of fingers on the ball to steer the shot away.
Number 6. This is the first minute of OT. The Dodgers set up the free kick. There's already one set piece to their name in this game, and guess what? They're gonna cash in again. Alana Flynn stuns the crowd with a golden goal. Sound the alarm. Madison takes down the reigning Group 2 state champions in a thriller. Alana Flynn is the beneficiary of some Madison magic as they punch their ticket to the Group 2 title game. Number 5. But Raymond Doof isn't done. Moments later, he reads the keeper is out of the goal, fires off a long shot, and it lands for the golden goal. Junior Doof is mobbed by his teammates as St. Benedict's Prep wins the non-public A title with a golden goal. 1-0 is your final. Number 4.
77th minute, and the Tigers keep the chances coming. Schweiger denies the first chance. Brody Reynolds with a save. And the third chance goes off the post. Talk about a team effort right there. Let's take one more look. Ryan Schweigert and Brody Reynolds shut the door as Southern hangs on to reach the Group 4 state final.
Number 3.
In the 89th minute, Daniela Vogel gains possession on the left wing. Vogel with the pass across. Emma McCarthy settles. Her left foot is lethal for the golden goal. McCarthy makes history, giving Paul VI their first ever girls soccer state championship. What a scene at Franklin High. McCarthy is a 5-star lacrosse recruit committed to the University of North Carolina. She's got 141 lax goals in just 2 seasons, and she's the real deal on the soccer pitch as well. Her 17th of the season gives PVI the non-public A state title.
Number 2.
Mainland answers with a touchdown in OT. Now the Stangs are going for 2 and the win. John Franchini rolls out, fires to the end zone. Jake Blum makes the catch, and the Mustangs stun Somerville. 36-35 the final as the Stangs celebrate. Mainland, the defending Group 4 state champion. Now Blum and company heading to the Group 3 state final.
We knew we were converting that play since we broke the huddle. So, just having that whole team on my back, running down the field after a big win here on a cold night in Somerville, it's just awesome.
And the number 1 play of the week.
After a scoreless first OT, PKs are on the horizon, but that changes in the 98th. Jack Spornheimer on the right wing. Avika Carte is in perfect position to head home the golden goal. What a scene in Scotch Plains. They stormed the field to celebrate the Raiders reaching the Group 4 state finals. And what a story about the hero of this match. Avika Carte started the year on the Scotch Plains Vanwood freshman team before moving up to JV. He didn't make his varsity debut until the state playoffs, and his first career goal is one of the biggest in school history. And the action continues on Sunday. There are 4 soccer state championships at Franklin High. The Jersey Sports Zone team is there right now. We'll bring you highlights of all 4 of those games. Make sure you check them out on JerseySportsZone.com. For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next Sunday at 11:30 a.m. with more New Jersey high school sports on Jersey Sports Zone TV.
Wherever your child's activities take you, we're there. With New Jersey's highest-ranked pediatric orthopedics and urology programs. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.